In this video, we are going to discuss about the intraday stocks for 21st January 2022, and the day would be Friday. Now let's look at Nifty. In yesterday's video I said that whenever there is a big sell-off in the market, it usually lasts for 48 to 72 hours. And we can see 3 consecutive days of fall. Today was the expiry, kind of range in the first half, then it sharply fell, and when it broke the low of the yesterday's candle, then it fell sharply. And now if you consider this breakout, then now this is the kind of a breakout level you can see where Nifty took support. So after a big momentum, it's a quite a bit fast correction, and now it can continue further downfall, but before that it needs to give a pullback, then it may fall. So now what we are looking for is a pullback or some candle like this on the daily chart. Now if you consider the Fibonacci retracement from the top to the bottom, you will see that it is near 38.2% retracement. So it sharply fell, and if it takes support here near 38.2, which is around 17,600, then from there it can continue a bit before it may fall again. So it is not bullish, but we can see some pullback from here. We can expect some pullback. Now looking at 15-minute chart, what you can see is that in the last 3 candles it has shown some short covering, and this fall in the last 3 days is a very big fall, we can see, and it's a sharp fall, steady decline. So now after this top, now it can come a little bit further down, make a double bottom, and then it can go up, and 17,850, 17,960, 18,000, these levels can come in the coming days, and 18,000 is going to act as a very strong resistance. So if tomorrow, if it opens anywhere flat and starts going up, we can buy, keeping this low as a stop loss, and we can buy, and our target would be 17,850, 17,880, all these levels. Now that is if it opens flat and starts going up, but if it starts coming down, then also we can keep a 20 to 30 point stop loss, and our target would be this low of 17,650. So that is what we are looking for. And if it opens with a big gap up, then we will look at the price action where it goes, because on the top 17,950 will be a resistance, and then on the downside is 17,800, 17,700, all this level will act as support. So that we will need to look at price action, and we can also expect some volatile market if it opens with a big gap up. Now if it opens with a big gap down, then chances are that it may come to test this level and then slow and steadily go up, or if it breaks this low, then it can fall further. So with price action, there will be a fast 5-minute candle. Then if the low is broken, then we can sell, keeping the higher stop loss, and our target would be near this level, today's low. And if it breaks that low, then we can add more quantities and go aggressive. But till then, we are looking for not so big trending market for Nifty. Now let's look at Banknifty. Now Banknifty also, from the top, it has steadily declined, and in the last 3 days, though there were buyer at the lower level in every day. Yesterday's also you can see from the lower level there was some buying. Yesterday also from lower level there was some buying. Today also from lower level there are some buying. So as and when Bank Nifty falls, there are some buying at the lower levels that we can see in Bank Nifty. Now if we plot the Fibonacci retracement of the last swing, then you can see that it has taken support from 23.6%. So after a big rise, it has taken support at 23.6%. Now here also we are expecting some kind of a pullback. Maybe it will fall down again, but we are expecting some pullback at least for one day. Now you can also see that the M pattern, which we talked about in yesterday's video, it has been broken. Now you can see that the M pattern that we talked about in yesterday's video, it has broken, and then it has faced resistance around this level and closed below. So if it continues its fall and breaks 37,700, then we can expect 37,000 level to come. And if Bank Nifty falls, then 37,000 will be a good level where the correction could end. So this 37,000 could be the bottom for this correction. But for that, we need to see Bank Nifty trade below 37,700 and 37,500, this level. So if these levels are broken, then we can expect some fall again. But we are expecting some kind of pullback from here, even if it falls. So let's look at a 15-minute chart. It was kind of in a steep range, and slow and steadily it was coming down. It went up, and that is around near about 1 p.m. or near about 12:45 to be precise. Bank Nifty starts falling, and then it fell sharply, and then it recovered. Now you can also see there is one small W pattern where it recovered. So there was some buying on the lower level. That is what is happening every day. So now what we can do is, if Bank Nifty opens anywhere within this candle and starts going up, we will buy, keeping this low as stop loss, and our target would be 38,000 and above 38,000, 38,100, 38,200, these levels. So if Bank Nifty starts going up, then it can at least come to 38,100 level. But if it's false, then also there is support at 37,600. So we can see 37,600 on the downside as support and 38,000 on the resistance. So tomorrow, chances are that Bank Nifty may trade within this range, and it will be a volatile market. As soon as 38,000 is broken, we can see further up move until 38,200. But till then, we are looking for a volatile market. So there is not much big upside, and there is not much big downside also if it opens flat. But we can buy with 60-point stop loss, keeping this as stop loss, and our target could be 38,000, 38,100, these levels. And if it opens with a big gap up above 38,000, anywhere above 38,000, and takes support at 38,000 and goes up, then we can buy, and our target would be 38,400 level again. On the contrary, if it opens with a big gap down and breaks 37,600, then we are going to sell, and our target would be 37,000 this time, or at least 37,200. These levels can come if it breaks 37,600 within fast 15 or 20 minutes of trading. So that is for Bank Nifty and Nifty. The view is neutral as of now, but if the fall continues, it can fall much down from here. So let's look at the stocks now. The first stock is Bharat Electronics. Now you can see that after a steady fall, here it made kind of a bullish pattern. Though it is a red candle, but still the fall is resisted, and then it continues its momentum upwards. So if it continues momentum upward, then it can go to another 4 or 5 points. So if it crosses 213 tomorrow on the upside, then we can buy Bharat Electronics, keeping a 2-point stop loss, and our target would be 4 to 5 point on the upside. The next stock is Alkem Laboratories. Now here also you can see that it was going down, and it was going up, and from there it fell sharply. And look, there is 2 small pullback candles. Now even if it falls, there is some pullback. This is what we are looking for in Bank Nifty and Nifty. After some fall, you need a pullback. So that is what it happened. But it seems that it can go another few points from here if it continues this up move. So tomorrow, if Alchem have processed 3535 on the upside, then we are going to buy with 10 point stop loss, and our target would be 20 point on the upside. The next stock is Amaraja Battery. You can see that it was slowly going up, maintaining kind of a trend line, and then it has closed below the trend line. So if it continues this fall, we can see some sharp fall, and these levels can come. So if Amaraja Battery trades below 631, we can sell, keeping a 3 to 4 point stop loss, and our target would be 7 to 8 point on the downside. The next stock is Godrej CP. Now here you can see that it was slowly and steadily it was going up, but you can see that at every level the sell-off was imminent. It was a prompt sell-off. Whenever it went up from the high, sell-off came, and today it made a very big candle, engulfing all these candles in one single candle. So whenever this type of sharp fall comes, it usually continues, and there is a scope for it to come further down. If it crosses 900 on the downside, then we are going to sell it, keeping a 5 point stop loss, and 10 points will be our target for the intraday on the downside. So that is for today, and all these level are for educational purposes. I am not a semi-registered analyst, so if you take trades on the basis of this analysis, then you should trade on your own risk and reward and consult your financial advisor before taking the trades. These are for educational purposes. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.